There was a request for a brief overview of this book, Hiding Behind the Fig Leaves, Deconstructing the Philosophical Fig Leaves of Liberals and Theistic Evolutionists. The book is available on Amazon. The story of Adam and Eve is well known, who, after eating of the forbidden fruit, were overcome with guilt. They turned their backs on God and went to search for fig leaves to cover their nakedness. Likewise, liberals and theistic evolutionists have created or constructed their own philosophical fig leaves to cover up their scientific and spiritual nakedness. This book will deconstruct and analyze liberals and theistic evolutionists' philosophical presuppositions and assumptions to determine if these unbiblical constructions are valid to support an evolutionary worldview. First, I'd like to introduce the author, Dr. Gerhard van Wyk. He qualified as a geologist. As an atheistic geologist, he soon became convicted of the unscientific nature of macroevolution. Making a radical paradigm shift, he became a Christian, a theologian, and a lecturer at the University of South Africa. We're going to look at two different forms of macroevolution, atheistic and theistic. Atheistic, of which Charles Darwin is the main proponent, he did not allow for God to take part in his constructive process of macroevolution. Richard Dawkins is a zealous author and uses his many books attacking religion and propagating his own Darwinian evolutionary story. In his book, The God Delusion, he says religious people are having a flight of fancy by believing in God. The other form of macroevolution is theistic evolution. Francis Collin, former director of the NIH, is a theistic evolutionist. In their belief, in a syncretistic way, they try to make place for God, albeit a limited God. Theistic evolutionists see the Bible as an old book of myths. They limit God, they demote Christ's divinity to being that of an ordinary human being, and also believe that we were created by Darwin's natural selection. Macroevolution leads to the approach of survival of the fittest. This is in contrast to conservative Christians' view of God and others. If you'd like to hear more on this subject, please click on the next discussion, Deconstructive Influence of Science and Philosophy.